Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the next episode, episode 13 of my Let's Play. And I've got a few things planned today. First order of business is... look at this. Look at that. You see? The Tesseract is on. It's continually active. That is not what we want. So, what we're going to do is we're gonna move the observer, because I think what's happening is that the observer down at the bottom of the torch tower, some of the signals are getting lost as it goes up. The torches just aren't able to keep up with the frequency that the observer is putting out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna snag that observer and replace it with a repeater. Alright, so with the observer below that block, I think this should be a little more stable, because now it's going to flick on every time the torch below it turns off and every time it turns on. And I think some of the signal was getting lost in that torch tower. So let's activate this one more time. To turn off the portals. It looks like the turning on and off is working fine. I'm gonna let this run for like 5 minutes. And make sure it doesn't break. No! Oh gosh, it didn't work. How does that not work? Alright, so I think I have a plan. We're gonna put a sticky piston here and a torch, redstone torch, under here. The block here, and redstone dust here. We're going to put an observer looking at that comparator. I think we're going to have to put some redstone on top of this as well. So I got the Tesseract working the way I needed it to. So it's not breaking anymore. It doesn't stay, the portals don't stay turned on when it's not in use, which I was having before when my timer was all the way down at the bottom behind the torch tower. But now it's at the top of the torch tower. And it works a lot more consistently, and the portals always turn off at the end of each session. The only downside right now is that it's got a couple blocks that are a little out of place, but we will fix that right now. And that's that. It's all cleaned up underneath too, so nothing's showing through. I'm just going to do one last quick test. Alright, we're all closed off. Now, the real plans for this episode are going to involve lots and lots of wood. So, we need to chop down this forest. Alright, and after a little bit of deforestation, basically only leaving stumps left, and grinding my axe down to about the same dullness as a butter knife, I think we have enough wood to start our next project. Right up here, across from the sugarcane, should be close enough to the villager breeder for this to make sense. What we're going to put over there is going to be a hotel. So lots and lots of beds, plenty of beds for our baby villagers to get excited about. and come running on down this way. And hopefully that will just populate the village, and we'll be able to take 1 or 2 for each shop that we put in here. But yeah, cue that build music. Hey guys, check it out. We got our first carrots out of the farm. Their inventories are finally filling up. Keep at it, guys. You're doing good. And with that, I think the structure is complete. Got a balcony up on the 3rd floor here with kind of like a master suite. We got a main floor here, or actually this is the 2nd floor. Main floor is down here. You can see the foundation around the outside. The main floor and the 2nd floor are both going to be kind of like community spaces. I might section them off a little bit, but I just want to squeeze as many beds in here as possible. But then out here, we've got a little balcony space. You can look over and see the villager breeder there. And I've got a room on this side, and then a room on this side as well. And this is what it looks like from the outside. I also added a couple doors around back too. I thought it'd be cool to have like a basement style doorway, and then one that was out kind of out on the like straight to the 2nd floor. But yeah, I think this is pretty sweet. We're just going to squeeze as many beds in here as possible, basically. And then our villagers should start producing plenty of little babies. Alright, most of our villagers are going to lay down in these little community beds. They'll be all buddied up. We might have a little check-in station on the right side of the doorway where this crafting table is. So let's just put the rest of the beds over here. Alright, so here's the thing. We are out of wool. I don't have a wool farm. I have just been collecting as much wool as I could from the sheeps nearby. So it's not as packed full of beds as I would like it to be. But we do have a full row on this side, a few in that corner. Almost a full row up here. I did need to, leave a little room for this doorway, of course. And then all the other rooms, I had just enough beds after all of that to put one in each room. So we've got one here, and of course one in the master suite. And now it is time to sleep. But it's time to create a little pathway for our baby villagers to fall down here. What we're going to do is we're going to have them drop down. Ooh, I forgot that was there. I wonder if I can expand this at all. Yeah, you know what? We're going to put... No, because I don't want them to be able to jump back up. No, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put blocks there and there and there and there. And we're going to block them in. Because we need to get them down to the hotel. I think they might just be a little too far away. And I think just having a little bit of guidance along the sides, making sure that all the baby villagers are flowing in the right direction, is just going to feel really natural. And I just know the baby villagers are going to love it. They're going to be closer to their new home. And this will be like the start of a new generation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the birth canal. There we go. So I think with these guys linked up to beds, they should start giving each other gifts. Alright, there we go. So I had to line the birth canal with beds so that everybody thought they could sleep before we started seeing hearts. But we've got a little guy in there. Come on out, little guy. Anytime you're ready, you just go right under that trapdoor and come into the world. Sadly, I do think the hotel is a little too far away. But I'm hoping that the baby villagers will link up to the beds in the hotel, freeing up these ones right here. Oh my gosh, he just doesn't want to come out. I wonder if I put that water a little lower, if he'll be a little more cooperative. Oh, but I can't put it lower because of the rail. Shoot. He's just walking around in circles in there. And as long as he's in there and taking up one of these beds, they're not gonna fall in love anymore. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he wants to get to the bed, but he can't. I wonder if I put... How about that? You can get out now, buddy. Come on, it's waterlogged. Yeah, they're they're all trying to come this way, but they won't go with the water there, it doesn't seem. That is not what I wanted. Oh no! Oh, I was afraid of that. Well, he got out. That's kind of good news. So I think he really just needed this trap door here. But how can I put a trap door there? And have water here. Can I do that? No, the answer is no. Because when I do, it goes through. And it doesn't fix itself until you destroy this trapdoor. Which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Okay, I think I know what to do. And I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. But we're going to take that, put that there, put a dirt block here, and then the trapdoor, and then the water here. And then he's going to flow all the way down. Through the birth canal and be born. And if we need, we can make this longer, but I think over time he will start to kind of just explore a little further, and we won't have to worry about it. But now I've got to clean this up. No, he's a nitwit. Sorry, man. Alright, so we've got the minecart going again. One last thing to add, though, is a switch. Because, man, that was getting noisy. So let's hope these two fall in love again. They did fall in love. Aww, you are the product of true love. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel like you want to spend the night at a hotel? Alright, we're going to watch our little friend here. And hopefully he heads on towards the hotel. But look, we got a kitty too. We're definitely going to have to make friends with this kitty as well. Go, little guy, go. Go, little guy, go. Yeah, he's definitely wandering pretty far. Far enough away from his parents that if he just goes in the right direction, he'll probably wind up over at the hotel. Speaking of which, as great as this looks, I think it could stand to be just a little fancier. There we go. This is the Fluff Hotel, the finest housing establishment ever established for housing. This guy's a bully. You can get out of here. I may need to make this birth canal a little longer. And maybe even make the beds a little more impossible to get to. Now, I'm not the best with villagers, so this may be a little bit of a learning process for me. But I think that over time, the new villagers will eventually find their way over to the hotel and link with the beds over here. But I am worried, or I am thinking that it might be faster to have the birth canal just go just a little further to really encourage them to be over here. Or it may be necessary to make sure that they can't get to the beds that they're linked to, and they have to choose a new bed. I'm gonna watch this for a few more nights off camera, and we'll make a decision in the next episode or two on what to do with this to maybe make it more efficient, or have them. He just lost his job, and then got it back. But yeah, we'll make sure that whatever we do, we're able to populate this hotel, because I'm in the real estate business now. And I need my rent. These guys better be coughing up emeralds. But I think we'll finalize all that in an upcoming episode. Maybe in the same episode we tame these little kitties. For now, I'll see you later. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Bye-bye.